beekeeper?
With 2023 having ended for a couple of months now, I think we can all agree that this was a phenomenal year for movies. Horror and animation have delivered some truly sensational movies over the years, and these are two of the genres that have made the biggest splashes in 2023. However, perhaps the genre that has delivered the best movies is the action movie genre. From huge blockbusters like John Wick Chapter 4 and Fast X, to some underrated gems like The Killer and Blood and Gold.
Captain Marvel. The Annihilator.
Now with that said, I'd like to welcome you back to our channel, where we're about to unveil the most thrilling, pulse-pounding, and jaw-dropping action movies of 2023. This will be the start of a series of videos where we will go over the top 10 of every genre in 2023. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our movie recommendations and so we get that algorithm boost. Now without further ado, let's dive right into the top 10 action movies of 2023.
Our flight has gone down. This is an emergency.
Starting off our list at number 10, we have Plane. 80s action movies are on another level. The plots are ridiculous and nonsensical, the action is over the top, and the performances are simply awesome, even if they may be bonkers. 2023's Plane delivered all of this and more, making it feel like an authentic 80s action epic. Gerard Butler and Mike Colter were fantastic as Captain Brody Torrance and criminal Louis Gaspar, respectively. The action is exhilarating and, of course, pretty nuts at points. Releasing early January, Plane kicked off a great year for action movies, and we couldn't think of a better movie to do so.
Tyler, you were clinically dead 9 months ago.
At number 9, we've got Extraction 2. Sam Hargrave's Extraction is one of the best Netflix original action movies, and when a sequel was quickly greenlit, we couldn't wait. Now, 3 years later with Extraction 2, we were not disappointed. Of course, the action is stunning, with a nearly 30-minute-long take that sees Chris Hemsworth's Tyler Rake take out an army of prisoners and guards in a prison riot, a barrage of cars in an epic car chase, and finally, a helicopter on a thrilling fight sequence on a train, all in one take. The story is far more interesting than the first, and this sequel sets up many spin-offs and sequels that we can't wait to see.
Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Coming in at number 8, it's The Flash. Directed by Andy Muschietti, this superhero film is all set to shake up the DC extended universe. Barry Allen accidentally alters the timeline and must confront his past demons to set things right. Worlds collide when the Flash uses his superpowers to travel back in time to change the events of the past. However, when his attempt to save his family inadvertently alters the future, he becomes trapped in a reality in which General Zod has returned, threatening annihilation. With no other superheroes to turn to, the Flash looks to coax a very different Batman out of retirement and rescue an imprisoned Kryptonian, albeit not the one he's looking for. Get ready for a roller coaster of nostalgia and exciting new characters.
How'd that make you feel? Giving a child his freedom.
At number 7, we have Sound of Freedom. Directed by Alejandro Monteverdi. Based on true events, this gripping story follows a former government agent turned vigilante on a daring mission to rescue hundreds of children from sex traffickers. Get ready for powerful performances and a relentless pursuit of justice that'll leave you speechless. Moving on to number 6, we've got Sisu.
We got gold!
An action thriller directed by Jalmari Halander. Let's face it, there's nothing more rewarding than seeing Nazis getting their asses handed to them. It was satisfying in the Indiana Jones franchise, and it was equally satisfying in Inglourious Bastard. But nowhere has it been more rewarding than in 2023 Sisu. This movie is wild. Nazis get mines thrown at them, knives impaled in their skull, and one even gets strapped to a bomb and dropped out of a plane. It's brutal, compelling, and all around awesome. Sisu is an action movie not to miss. At number 5, we're taking a dive into the fantasy realm with Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Directed by Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daley, this irresistible heist comedy brings together a band of dishonorable thieves on a quest for a mysterious relic. Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves is one of the best movies of the year. Period. It offers up an energy very similar to that of the Pirate of the Caribbean movies and results in a hilarious and whimsical adventure. The cast was perfect, with the likes of Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Hugh Grant, Sophia Lillis, Justice Smith, and Regina Page, who all give incredible performances with fantastic chemistry. On top of that, the movie's action was sensational, and even has an Avengers moment that sees all our heroes fight the antagonist in an exhilarating long take. Get ready for a hilarious, action-packed adventure that'll make D&D fans cheer.
Don't disappoint, turn out to be a pain in the ass.
No, not me, sir.
Number 4 on our list is The Covenant. The Covenant is a graphic, true-to-life war story that is fictional but emotionally and politically profound. An action thriller directed by Guy Ritchie. This war drama delves into heroism, duty, and the defense of family. As the story unfolds against the backdrop of the Afghan conflict, a local interpreter risks everything to carry an injured sergeant across miles of grueling terrain. Brace yourselves for a gripping tale with anti-war undertones.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Star-Lord.
Taking the third spot is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
My sacred mission
Is to create the perfect society.
Directed by James Gunn. It's the epic conclusion to the Unlikely Heroes saga.
He just hated things the way they are.
Still reeling from the loss of Gamora, Peter Quill must rally his team to defend the universe and protect one of their own. If the mission is not completely successful, it could possibly lead to the end of the Guardians as we know them. With a new threat looming, the fate of our beloved Guardians hangs in the balance. Get ready for a wild ride that promises to redefine the galaxy as we know it.
Our lives are the sum of our choices.
Number 2 brings us to Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. An action spy film directed by Christopher McQuarrie.
This mission of yours is gonna cost you dearly.
Tom Cruise is back as Ethan Hunt, and this time he's facing a heart-pounding race against time to prevent a dangerous weapon from falling into the wrong hands. Ethan Hunt and the IMF team must track down a terrifying new weapon that threatens all of humanity if it falls into the wrong hands.
It's been a long time, friend.
With control of the future and the fate of the world at stake, a deadly race around the globe begins. Confronted by a mysterious, all-powerful enemy, Ethan is forced to consider that nothing can matter more than the mission, not even the lives of those he cares about most.
Listen to me. The world's coming after you.
Get ready for real stunts and non-stop action.
Saying goodbyes.
Saying hello.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Our top pick for the number 1 action movie of 2023 is John Wick Chapter 4. What else but the flawless John Wick Chapter 4 to top the list. Directed by Chad Stahelski, this non-stop action ride features masterfully crafted fight scenes that you won't soon forget. As John Wick faces his greatest enemy and powerful alliances across the globe, old friends turn into deadly enemies. A cinematic experience like no other. From the hilariously long stair shootout, John killing bad guys while weaving through traffic, a badass nunchuck fight, and, of course, a perfect Dragon's Breath shotgun sequence, shot like a top-down video game.
If you win, the table will honor its word.
Keanu is at his best, but it's the rest of the cast that elevates this sequel. Donnie Yen delivers his best ever performance, Bill Skarsgård is terrifying, yet dapper as the antagonist, Scott Adkins was phenomenal, and Ian McShane, the late Lance Reddick, and Lawrence Fishburne once again deliver standout performances. It's going to take a lot to beat out John Wick Chapter 4 as the best action movie of the year. There you have it, folks. The top 10 action movies of 2023 that you absolutely cannot miss. Have you seen any of these films, or are you planning to? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this countdown. Don't forget to subscribe for more movie updates and reviews. Until next time, stay tuned to our channel for all your cinematic adventures. Thanks for watching.